Antonio, many congratulations. You're off to Wembley again. Was 3-0 a sort of fair reflection over the two legs?
Over the two legs, yes, definitely. It was, the home game, we were in total control of the game. Yes, the second half, like today, they came a bit back. But today they were a bit more dangerous, but it was because of our lack of focus, I would say.
Just the one goal today. Tell us, did you know too much about it?
I just know it hit my head, and I was just hoping that it goes in. It went in, and this is what I'm working on, and it was good.
You're working on the header with the back of your head?
No, but to get in that positions, I would say like that, and it's good. Thank you, Anthony.
How much pleasure did that give you to score here?
Oh, it's always good. The last time I played here, I scored as well, and but it's good to help the team and be important, and for me, it's the most important thing is to lead by example.
In terms of the penalty that was given, your tackle with Rüdiger, did you fear that it wouldn't be turned around, that they would get the penalty?
Either way, it can happen. You never know. But I was very confident because I think, as you can see on the footage, he stepped over his own leg and fall down. So for me, I was calm.
There were quite a few VAR decisions that went against Tottenham tonight, wasn't there?
Yeah, luck on our side. Unlucky for them.
In terms of you, you're enjoying your football at the moment. Are you playing the best football of your career?
Yes, I'm enjoying it. I think I think you have to see it about chapters, and I enjoyed this chapter, and I enjoy it. Yes, and I think so far, it's the best time of my career so far.
And there's a lot to look forward to, isn't there? You're through to this final, and you've got plenty of competitions coming up in a very short space of time, starting with Manchester City at the weekend. Yeah,
as you said, there's a lot of tough games to play, and the schedule is getting busier and busier, and we have to be up for it.
Well done tonight. You're off to Wembley, and you have got the Carabao Man of the Match, if you'd like to pick it up and take it back into the dressing room. Well done.
Thank you very much. Stay safe.
Rüdiger there, winning Man of the Match and winning Chelsea the game, but across the two legs, really. 3-0 overall. How well deserved is that place in the final for Chelsea, Ashley?
It is. Like I mentioned before, they've, never taken this competition lightly. They've always tried to, field a strong team. They've played a lot of experienced players. They've enjoyed playing, some very good and tough opposition within that. But I just think, especially over the last two legs, I think they've just dominated in every aspect of a football game.
A goal that they scored today, not the most attractive goal from Antonio Rüdiger, but a goal all the same. But how much will Galini want to forget this moment, Jamie?
Poor goalkeeping. I said at half-time, goalkeepers, footballers, you've got to be in a ready position. As the ball comes in, he's on his heels. He's got a lovely area there to come and attack, and that's your area. You've got to demand it. You can come and take everyone out and win that ball. But he takes his eyes off it. It almost looks like he's a little bit fearful that he might get hurt. Bit of good movement, but nothing special. That's where you need your goalkeeper to take command of the situation. At the back post, you see a situation arising there where there's a bit of a block, but there's nothing much. And you see goalkeeper come and get it. He's not in a ready position. Poor goalkeeping. It really is, and that's what cost them. All goals have been poor that Spurs conceded in this game, in this semi-final. The two first half, and then in the first game, and again tonight.
What are your thoughts on it, Ashley?
Yeah, I think goalkeeper could be at fault. I feel, you should have done. You talk about homework and that. Tony Rüdiger is the one that is always the main focus whenever Chelsea take corners or set plays. So again, it's well worked from a training pitch. Cesar does his little block, and Rüdiger's always aggressive when attacking the ball, but he's not even looking at the ball. Rüdiger there, he's just turned his back and he's hit him on the back. So you look at that image and you think, definitely a goalkeeper's mistake, but it happens.
For Spurs, it could have been a very different story tonight if VAR hadn't have been in use. And actually, the three decisions that were made that VAR intervened with were the right ones. The first one, Højbjerg, in the first half, he felt that he deserved a penalty. Jamie, this was the right decision?
The right decision. The foul is made outside the box. You can see there. The last foul is there, but Højbjerg is not in the box as it happens. VAR gets a lot of stick. It's had a lot of stick from me. I think it certainly affects a lot of the parts of the game. But tonight, every decision that VAR got involved with, it was the right one. If it wasn't there tonight, Spurs would have had probably 3 goals, and it might have been obviously a totally different game. But it got to the right decision. Again, this one, you can point to Harry Kane initially does well. You get a 3v1, tries to play the ball up the side, but just plays it too heavy. Kepa comes out, and actually you couldn't believe this one, could you?
I couldn't believe it. I was screaming at the screen there. Yeah, you expect Kane to give a little bit, a better pass, better weight on it. But there, the linesman tried to help him in the first penalty incident, waving his flag. And that one, I don't know if the linesman's tried to help the referee and said it's a penalty, but that one is way off. But again, this is where VAR, comes in, and this is where we really enjoy it.
Another moment here, actually. This is Kane feeling like he got a goal, but actually, when you look back at it again, VAR intervening, saying it's offside.
Yeah, but if I'm brutally honest, I'm not a fan of VAR. Whether the two, first instances were right or wrong, this is just it's incredible. If he's got a size 5, he's onside. If he's got a size 5 foot. So I'm not a fan of these tight moments, but. Again, yeah, Tottenham had opportunities. Aside
from those moments that we just saw, Jamie, do you feel like they did enough to win the game? Did they have enough chances, create enough?
Spurs? No. Chelsea just were a class apart. They dominated the game. Certainly in the first half, they always looked comfortable. That one there takes a big deflection. They didn't do enough. Harry Kane at the back post gets off of Kovacic. Yes, he could have scored that one. Again, that would have made it 1-1 on the night. But they were just off it, and Chelsea are a team that you have to be perfect against. They have so many different qualities. That's a back pass to the goalkeeper. They got better second half, but I felt that at this point, Chelsea were just so in control, and you always felt there was another gear that if they wanted to go up, Ashley.
Yeah, I think if Antonio Conte reflects on this and he says, we had opportunities, we had chances. Could we have had 2 penalties? Could we have had a goal not disallowed, Kepa making a great save there. But I think overall, I feel Chelsea just could have kicked on and gone, another 2 gears, whereas Tottenham, I didn't feel they, had enough power. I didn't think they had any ideas. To be honest, I just thought, it was Chelsea's mistakes that gave Tottenham the opportunity.
We look at the subs as well, that the 2 teams are bringing on. No disrespect to Tottenham subs, but you look, they're bringing on Kante, they're bringing on Thiago Silva, Ziyech, Pulisic doesn't even come on. And that's the difference, the squad depth that Chelsea possess. And with a couple of players out, Spurs didn't have Son tonight, they didn't have Dyer, Romero still injured. I know you're looking at sort of plus points that Spurs might have made a bit of a difference if they had everyone fit. But I just think that it showed you the gulf between the 2 sides. One's European champions, and Spurs are trying to get to that point. And hopefully, with the the injection of some money and giving Antonio Conte what he needs, they might get there. But it's going to take time.
Many congratulations, you're through to Wembley final.
Yeah.
Confident throughout the night tonight?
Well, I think we started okay, we started good. We controlled the match, we had big chances, we were in the lead, but then I had the feeling we played with fire. We allowed chances from easy and sloppy mistakes, and were lucky to and gave almost a penalty away, but for absolutely no reason, for a bit of overconfidence. Then we started again very well in second half, and the same happened like for the last 20-25 minutes, a bit of like a mixture of lack of focus, overconfidence, I don't know, and have suddenly, like, we need luck to not have another penalty, to have another VAR decision with a little offside. No, we can play much better. We need to play much better if we want to really deserve results like this, because we did over minutes and in long phases of the match. We did play well, but we need to do better.
You're a little unhappy then at the performance?
Yes.
That says a lot about your standards.
Yeah, these are the standards. We have to meet the standards. That's why we work for Chelsea and we play for Chelsea, and nothing else matters. It's about, exactly, you cannot say better. It's about our standards, and it's not about getting somehow a result. And we can do much better. We can close spaces much better. We can be better in defending individually. We can control the match better, do less mistakes. In any part of the match, we can do better, and we have to do better.
You spoke about luck. I suppose if you hadn't had VAR at this semi-final stage, we could still be out there playing extra time.
Yeah, can happen any time, but I'm pretty sure that we would have stepped up if they would have scored, wouldn't it? And every goal has a reaction to it. So we were like a 3-0 up. And there was no need to play the play to play with 90%, to continue with 85%, but we did. I had the feeling we did, And still, I think like if a goal would have counted, there's enough quality, mentality to step up again and to show a reaction. We did this many times when we concede. So it's not only about counting all the situations, but we can do better, like I said.
Antonio Rüdiger was our man of the match. He scored the winning goal. He's going to be a tough man to replace, isn't he, if he does leave Stamford Bridge?
Yeah, everybody knows, but there's a lot of ifs in your question. So let's wait what becomes reality.
What do you think the reality is going to be? Are you still confident you can keep him long term?
Of course, why not? We're confident. We have things to offer, and he is the player that he is in a Chelsea shirt, in a Chelsea environment, and I think he knows it very well.
You got minutes into Conte and Thiago Silva as well tonight. Is that important ahead of the game against Manchester City at the weekend?
In general, important, but I would have preferred that Thiago can stay maybe out. But we thought like when we lost control and Andreas Christensen needed to go out, that we should finish in our usual shape of a back five. That's why we brought Thiago. But that was like more or less in-game management. I would have preferred that he can have another training session and rest a little bit more.
Well done tonight.
Thanks.
Well, Joseph, what a party!
Yeah, it was a great victory for the players, the fans, and everyone.
What do you think about your performance?
I think it was good, and each game it keeps getting better.
We need this match, no, with 3 goals.
Yeah, it was really great because we fought hard for this victory, and everyone deserved to be happy.
Bueno, es el mejor partido de la temporada en lo que va de liga, ¿no?
No sé si el mejor, pero sí el que hemos sabido jugar con el marcador a nuestro favor, que nos estaba costando mucho. Y sobre todo felices por ganar en casa, porque nos estaba costando muchísimo. Desde que hay público en el estadio solo habíamos ganado un partido de no sé cuántos. O sea que hoy el partido creo que era fundamental porque nos ponemos también a 3 puntos del Español, que es un rival directo, para alejarnos de ahí abajo, para irnos tranquilos de vacaciones y pensar en lo que viene.
Con el partido contra el Valencia también nos ponemos por delante, pero el Chacho se quejaba, ¿no? Un poco que nos había faltado controlar el partido. Hoy es lo que tú dices, ¿no? Se ha conseguido.
Bueno, sobre todo hoy no hemos tenido errores individuales que nos pagaron contra el Valencia. Creo que es un partido para sacar conclusiones positivas. Hemos vuelto a ganar en casa, tenemos que hacernos fuertes aquí de lo que queda de temporada, porque fuera de casa sí el equipo está respondiendo bien y tenemos que seguir esta línea.
Cuéntame el gol, ¿no? Porque ha sido una jugada rápida, pero cuando te ha llegado ha sido como mucha pausa, las pican. ¿Cómo ha sido?
Bueno, recibo de Hugo, controlo y normalmente Diego López suele salir a tapar. Veo muchos partidos y Diego López en los 1 para 1 suele salir a tapar, entonces yo controlo y él no ve lo que voy a hacer, entonces intento picársela un poquito y cruzársela con tranquilidad.
¿Cómo ya tocaba?
Tocaba, pero ahora mismo sentimos una alegría inmensa, ya no solo por el partido, sino estamos trabajando como el que más, estamos en el día a día muy sacrificados, con los pies en la tierra, con humildad, y al final somos una piña y hoy nos lo merecíamos y se lo merecía también la afición, que pues mira, no estamos ganando, no nos están saliendo los partidos en casa y aún así la afición cree en nosotros, nos apoya y nos transmite el cariño día a día.
Eso te iba a decir, has dicho que sois una piña equipo, pero la afición también. Hemos visto ese momento tan bonito ahí en la esquina.
Sí, sabemos que le debemos mucho a esta afición, no solo de esta temporada, sino que por desgracia hemos vivido un par de temporadas muy jodidas, sobre todo a nivel mental, muy difíciles de sacar, y las hemos sacado esas temporadas gracias al apoyo de ellos. En otra situación, en otro equipo, la afición lo dejaría de lado, y aquí cuanto peor iban las cosas, más estaban con uno y con el equipo. Y eso es de agradecer y se lo agradeceremos hoy, mañana y en un futuro.
En lo personal, vuelves después de varias semanas que parecía que sí, pero al final no, 90 minutos con asistencia.
La verdad que bueno, no estoy al 100%, pero creo que he podido ayudar al equipo. Venía de mucho tiempo parado, unos problemas que no se me daban ido. Entrenaba, tenía que volver a parar, volví a aparecer, volví a parar. Bueno, espero que ahora sea el fin de esta lesión del carajo, porque ya estoy frito, y que pueda ayudar y contribuir al equipo.
Saca 2001, 2022...
por el 2022 a tope. tenemos que seguir con los pies en la tierra, saber quiénes somos, de dónde venimos, y con esta afición, con el equipo, con el compañerismo y el sacrificio, no quiero ser pesado, pero creo que son las claves para mirar hacia adelante en un futuro.
Gracias, Hugo.
Gracias a vosotros.
Gracias, Hugo.